You ready to let the dogs out?
What? Do what?
From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Join Pet Pals TV's Patty Spitler as we celebrate our furry friends.
Cats, dogs, and all the critters in your family.
Celebrate the bond between pets and people and meet Hoosier heroes saving four-legged lives.
I love it. Good. I'm glad.
It's the Positively Patty Podcast.
I can't wait anymore. Me neither.
Now, your host, here's Wish TV contributor, Patty Spitler.
And we're just about ready for a brand new Positively Patty podcast. We're talking with Colleen Walker today. Who is Colleen Walker? Well, she is the community engagement professional for IndyHumane, and we're talking about kitten season. We're talking about how to keep your pets safe with the summer months and, holidays coming up, what you need to know. Microchip, that's your key word today, and lots of other good things. Oh, and there's that word kind. We'll talk about that several times, so stay with us for the Positively Patty podcast. And now, welcome to the Positively Patty podcast. She said, smiling. I'm always smiling when we can talk about critters. And today we have Colleen Walker. She is with Community Engagement for IndyHumane. Did I get that right?
Yes, community engagement.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Colleen, thank you again for joining us. We had a little short notice, and I always appreciate IndyHumane and all that they can do. So we're going to talk about, let's start off talking about kittens. Kitten season. Yep. All right, tell me about that.
Kitten season. Well, as we were talking about before, kitten season is a 365-day season. Yep. So, but we are in kind of the busiest season for it right now. So we do have a lot of kittens that are either available for adoption or are coming up to be available in the next week or so.
Okay.
So when you're actually, so if you're interested in having getting a kitten or anything like that, we are doing adoptions by appointment at IndyHumane. So you just have to go on our website and look and see if there are any animals that you're interested in.
Okay. And as you know, I have a kitty from IndyHumane. His name is Timber.
He's very cute.
He's very, he's the king. He's not just cute. He's in charge of everything. Sits right in front of my computer. I just showed you a picture. He's like, what do you look at? Look at me. Don't look at that computer. He's so funny. Timber is 9 years old, approximately, because he was a stray. And not everybody probably should. I wanted a kitten, but I knew it was too much work. Kittens they have a lot of energy. And I need a cat who knows his own way. Plus, I have 2 dogs. It's a perfect match for me. So consider an adult cat, too?
Absolutely. We have adult cats as well as kittens. And adult cats are great because, they've... They're already litter trained. Most of the kittens are, too, but the cats are...
right.
You never know what they've been through. They're always really happy to be in a home, and they're very cuddly. And like you said, they're just less work. They're not going to have that crazy kitten energy.
Yeah, the kitten. I had a little kitten that I was thinking about adopting, and I took him home, and he started crawling up my leg with his claws.
Yep.
Then onto my shoulder, then onto my head with his claws.
We're just something to climb.
Yeah. No. Now, Timber will look at it, but he's an adult cat. He's got his, and you can see their personality then, too, when they're an adult. When they're kittens, they're like all of us, they're forming their adults.
Yes.
So consider an adult cat as well as kittens. Now, spay and neuter is a big thing. You folks have also, you're coordinating with the neighborhood cats, which is a good thing. They help. You're no longer supposed to call them feral cats. Did you know that?
They are neighborhood. Yeah, they're just neighborhood cats. Yes.
Feral cats is offensive. I understand that. Everybody's offended now, and the cats are offended. So they're neighborhood cats, meaning these could be cats that were abandoned or cats that were born feral, but for one reason or another they're outside. And if you can take care of them, clouders they're called, and make sure they're spayed and neutered, and then trap, neuter, and release back to where they were. Now we want to talk about IndyHumane's hours with the COVID thing. What has changed? What's coming around? Where are you now?
So we have switched our hours. So we are no longer closed on Thursdays. You can actually view our new hours at IndyHumane.org. And that is just kind of to allow more time for people to come in for adoptions on certain days. And Thursdays just didn't make sense for us anymore. So we did switch that up. But as of right now, like I said, everything is adoption based. So if you wanted to adopt an animal, you can't just come in and see all the animals. You do have to actually go online and set up an appointment that way.
If you set up an appointment, can you see the other animals too? I mean, or do you just see the one that you are interested in? I don't know how that works.
I believe that you see the one that you're interested in. If there is another animal that is available and there's time, they might be able to set that up. I'm not sure if they would actually require another appointment or not, because they are keeping like a full schedule at the moment.
And things keep changing every
Yes.
single day.
Yes.
When people do come in, even with an appointment, do you take their temperature or require masks or what?
We do require masks. We do not take temperatures, but we do require mask and social distancing.
Okay. Did you have any kitties that contacted the COVID? I know
No.
that cats can.
Yeah, we didn't have any issues with that
Good.
with our animals.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And you took all the precautions too. So
Yes, pretty early too.
Right. It's been a crazy time, year and a half. Oh, my goodness. But looking forward, how are things going as far as, I think, and you correct me if I'm wrong, that you've brought in some more specialists like veterinarians and people who are working behind the scenes to make sure the animals are healthy. Is that correct?
Yeah, so at our Michigan Road location, we do have a full medical staff.
Wow.
We have hired a few more people. We've hired a couple of veterinarians just to kind of make sure that we're fully staffed in that area, because not only do we tend to take animals from other shelters that do need medical attention, because we do have the facilities for it. So
right.
we have kind of tried to make sure that we are fully staffed in that capacity, and for our Michigan Road as well as our downtown location.
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
I've been with IndyHumane since 2018.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I was like, what year is it?
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Because, and there's another thing. People don't realize we've all been through stressful times, but for people in the animal field, especially veterinarians and vet techs, it's been very tough on them too.
Yes, it really has.
If you go on, and just be blunt about it, some of the highest suicide rates are among people who are in the animal protection and caring business, because they're overwhelmed. More people have animals, more people are demanding more, and then more people have loose tempers, and it's just been really trying, right?
It is, and the whole job itself, I think, can be trying, because you can see these wonderful situations where animals go home and everything's great, but then you also see the bad side of humanity where animals are dumped, and you see all this other stuff. There is actually a program called Not One More Vet, and it brings awareness to that suicide rate, and actually gives materials and stuff that people can use,
Good.
especially when because it is a high rate for
Well,
veterinarians.
Ben, because people who get involved in this business want to help, and when you can't, or you're limited, or for what reason or another, it's frustrating, to say the least.
Absolutely.
So I can see where it would be very, very traumatic. So keep that in mind when you go to the vet, when you go to
Yes.
IndyHumane. Be kind, not just to the animals, but to the people as
And
well.
always assume the best. Everybody is trying their best. Everybody is here for the animals. So if you're having to deal with somebody in animal welfare, just assume the best for them. That they are
Okay.
trying their best, and maybe they're having a bad day, maybe it's been a rough week, but always assume the best.
And you are, probably, well, maybe not daily, but more than I do. Your new CEO, David Horth, not new, it's been a couple of years
Yeah, it's been a couple of years now.
I always say new because he's fresh in my mind, but he's been doing wonderful things too.
Yeah, we've added a couple different positions that I think were needed. Like we have an HR position, which is great.
Okay.
And yeah, he's just been kind of trying to keep the infrastructure up to date, and making sure that we have what we need to be as successful as we can, especially as we start opening more and more coming up in the future.
Did the other there's an IndyHumane, of course, on Michigan Road, and then you have another location. Is that open as well?
That is open by appointment only, I believe.
appointment
Yeah, and it's like a spay and neuter clinic only.
Right. Okay.
And I know that we work with different shelters in the area, but I think that they've started slowly opening that back up to public.
Okay. So to sum everything up, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are we doing? What do you think?
I think that overall animal welfare is doing as best as they can.
Yes.
I know that for Indianapolis Animal Care Services, currently they're experiencing a full kennel at the moment.
Right.
So, everybody's just doing as best as they can with the situation. Personally, I'd like to give every worker a 10, because like I said, they're just trying.
Me too.
Yes, yeah, and it's just a problem that is continual.
Right,
so as we
right.
continue doing it and working towards a solution for Indianapolis, I think everybody's doing a really great job.
Yeah, I remember, when I first came to Indianapolis, like 40 years ago. I mean, how far we've come as far as live release rates from the shelters and IndyHumane and taking care of animals that are stray. That the lost pet alert. Oh, we wanted to talk about the chip. That's what we were going to start off talking about. Let's talk about that. We've got holidays coming up. People are getting out again. Oops, the gates are open. The Rover got away. Talk about that.
So Indy Lost Pet Alert is actually something that IndyHumane took over a couple of years ago. And so if you lose a pet or if you find a pet, the first thing you're going to want to do is actually post onto Indy Lost Pet Alert. And that's indylostpetalert.com. It pushes or it creates a post on our website as well as our Facebook.
Oh, it's on the IndyHumane site too? Great.
On ILPA.
Okay.
Yeah, on their actual
Gotcha.
Indy Lost Pet Alert site. IndyHumane.org does have IndyHumane.org/stray, and that will actually allow you to see the strays that we have in our shelter at the moment.
Right.
So I know IACS does the same. So once you post onto ILPA, you'll want to check different shelters. If you found an animal, you can take it to a veterinarian's office, pet store, a shelter to get it scanned for a microchip.
Microchip. Yeah.
And if you don't have your pet isn't microchipped yet, I would definitely recommend doing it. It's only like $10, and it can save you so much time and just anxiety. And one of my cats got out actually a couple weeks ago, and it's just, you're so stressed out. You just want to make sure that you have the resources and trying to figure out and try to get them.
Right.
ILPA does a really good job of making that into one central location.
I love the fact that you're all working together. Remember that, teamwork makes the dream work is what they used to say. But you're not, especially in the animal welfare business, and it's getting better. It's getting better. Bless their heart, as we say. Everybody's staying in their own lane. In this case, it's better if we all merge together and have a common goal, because then look over here for this resource. Go here if you need that. Try this. So I think that works out very well. One shelter, one humane, one person can't do everything, but if you know where to send that person to get specific help, I think that helps a great deal.
Agreed. I think that collaboration and being able to know what the other organizations are doing, being able to actually manage that a little bit better is just great. I think that we're all on the same goal. Like, we all have the same goal. We all want to do the same thing. And working together is going to be the best way to actually get that to.
And what you said earlier, be kind.
Yes, absolutely.
Be kind.
To everybody. Everybody's going through it at the moment.
I want one of those things they put, and I'm not a big fan of putting posts in the lawn, but if that be kind post, if I see that, I may have to have one of those. What do you have at home? What's your critter collection?
I have 2 dogs, 2 3-year-old dogs, and a 12-year-old cat. Yeah, he's an orange tabby, just like yours.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
he's just like my Timber.
Yeah, he's the one that actually tries to sit on my computer as well. So I have to have like a barrier on my desk to make sure he doesn't get on there. He takes up the whole space. So.
I know. Maybe it's because there's a mouse connected to the computer.
Yes, yeah.
Maybe that's the attraction.
I think it's the attention too.
I'll try to look at the computer screen, and then Timber's face will go right, like, why are you looking so? It's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to take a video of that. Colleen, wonderful. Colleen Walker again, and you are with Community Engagement. I did it right. At IndyHumane. Again, people want to get a hold of you or know more about IndyHumane, they go to
IndyHumane.org.
IndyHumane.org. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, great. And I love your hair, too.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't it? It's really, really cute. Now you'll have to go look up Colleen Walker and see what I'm talking about with her hair.
It's very big.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you again. And we thank you for joining us on the Positively Patty podcast. This has been the Positively Patty podcast from Wish TV. I'm Patty Spittler. Be sure to follow and subscribe to this podcast. Make sure you do that now. And check out for new updates every single week. You can also learn more at wishtv.com. And when you follow Wish TV on Facebook.
Discover more pet-friendly stories at petpalstv.com and stay with Wish TV online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast and discover more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.